topic for today's Health for All on the occasion of the World Health Day, and this will be the outline of today's presentation. After brief introduction, there will be key messages from WHO, and then the public health successes which have been achieved by the WHO in the last 75 years, because this is the 75th birthday of World Health Organization. Then what future and innovations we expect to keep health for all in the near future. Then future health challenges. Each year, WHO selects theme on its founding day to highlight the major public health issue, to educate policymakers and the public about that issue, and to create awareness for its prevention. 2023 is 75th birthday of the WHO, and the theme is Health for All. During last 70 years, WHO has achieved many milestones to improve the quality of the life of the people. In 1948, countries of the world came together and founded WHO to promote health, keep the world safe, and serve the vulnerable, so that everyone, everywhere, can attain the highest level of possible health and the well-being. WHO 75th anniversary is an opportunity to look back at the public health successes in the last 75 years, which have taken to improve the quality of life of the people. It is also an opportunity to motivate action to deal current health challenges of today and tomorrow. Key messages on this day by WHO are: the right to health is a basic human right. This is also according to Article 25 of the Universal Declaration of the Human Rights, 1948. Health as a basic human right remains the distinct reality for the majority of the inhabitants of Pakistan. We see 70% population of this country do not have access to even basic health services. So, budget for health is also negligible. Health is given least priority in this country. It is a neglected field. 0.46% of GDP is allocated to health, with even not 1 rupee from the 100 rupees, 46 paise. So with this major budget, what you can expect? There was a news a couple of days back in the English newspaper, it was editorial, in which it was disclosed that the major public welfare initiative, that is the Safe Sulk program, from the 25 million families of the Punjab, they were benefiting for hospitalization, poor families, that has been rolled back just for the political reasons. So, rolling back of such major welfare project, I think this is a just criminal. तो और सुनते तो अपनी जगह नहीं, अपनी अगली है वही बंद हो जा रही. It's very sad. When people are not able to access the health services they need, especially if this for the reasons of the caste, it means their basic human rights are denied. Evidence shows that primary health care, the health system empowered by the primary health care, they provide the most effective and cost-effective health care services just very closer to the people. We have to come to the primary health care. Primary health care covers the majority of the person's health needs, starting from the birth up to the last stage of life, such as promotion, prevention, treatment, palliation, everything. Investing in strong health systems is critical for the prosperous society. If the people will be healthy, then of course they will be more productive and the country will be more prosperous. WHO also suggests that there should be increased in taxes, health taxes, in the form of on the tobacco smoke, on the alcohol, on the soft drinks, and the solid fuels. And the revenue generated from these taxes must be spent on the health. Now, various public health successes which have achieved by WHO in the last 75 years, which have improved the quality of life of the people. When we are talking about the public health, the two keywords are health promotion and disease prevention. Since 1900, average lifespan has been extended, lengthened, more than 25 years in almost majority of the countries. In Pakistan, the life expectancy at the time in the 1947 was just 32 years. Now it has been 67 years. So there is a tremendous increase in the life expectancy due to various public health measures. Though the goal to achieve health for all is remain as important as 75 years ago. And for WHO, this remains the key pathway to attain the Sustainable Goal Development number 3. Majority of us know that the United Nations established in 2015 17 Sustainable Development Goals to be achieved by 2030. And one of them was directly health related, that is the goal number 3. This is the goal number 3, good health and well-being. Everyone has the right to safe, effective, affordable health services and the medicines and the vaccines. Alleviating deadly diseases. One of the WHO's key mission is to prevent, alleviate, and stop altogether deadly infections. And WHO certified smallpox eradication in 19. अब आप में से जो स्टूडेंट है तो मेजॉरिटी तो स्मॉलपॉक्स का केस भी नहीं देखा होगा क्योंकि ये तो 1980 में एरेडिकेट हुई. It was highly contagious and fatal disease which claimed 300 million lives just in 20th century. So this you can see the figure in the picture. And now the guinea worm eradication has been almost complete, and polio eradication, 99.9% reduction in polio cases. Except two countries, Pakistan and Afghanistan, where the polio is still present, very unfortunate, but all over the world have been free from the polio.
This is the story of health. No. It's not just about eating your vegetables and going to work. It's about how the world's people came together to help us all live long and healthy lives, making amazing discoveries like new medicines and vaccines, guiding us to grow up healthy, strong, and happy, keeping us safe from nasty diseases, painful ones, and deadly ones, and some horrible ones you've never heard of, because they were completely wiped out.
The end of smallpox is a magnificent chapter in international collaboration.
Long-awaited malaria vaccine is a breakthrough for science.
Has finally been declared free of one poliovirus.
It was really a story of human perseverance, innovation, commitment, bringing communities together towards one unified goal.
This is a story about all of us, because we all play a role. And if we can keep working together, we'll make more discoveries, have more victories over diseases, and help even more people be healthy and happy in the future.
whether it is cholera, whether it's plague, whether it's Ebola, whether it is severe acute respiratory syndrome, whether it is COVID-19. They send their technical experts, they send their teams, they send supplies immediately to the areas where they are most needed. Just in 2021 alone, WHO responded to 87 health emergencies, including COVID-19. WHO has also established international health regulation in 1969, which was revised in 2005. This is the agreement between the countries of the world so that to act collectively to view public health risks which can cross borders and become danger to the health worldwide. The new global pandemic agreement is under development to protect the nations from pandemics in the 21st century. This is the WHO team working in refugee camp in Bangladesh during COVID-19. WHO staff also continue to work dangerous duties in conflict zones, whether it is Libya, whether it is Ukraine, whether it is Sudan, whether it is Ukraine. WHO is the global authority for issuance of all policies and guidelines regarding the people's health. In 1981, WHO member states adopted the International Code of Marketing for Breast Milk Substitutes, promoting breastfeeding for millions of the lives. According to this International Code of Marketing breast milk substitute, no medical rep can can go to the health facilities for promoting of their products, formula milk, or they cannot offer free samples to the mothers, neither to the doctors. Although कुछ चलता ही मेरा अपना एक क्लास फेलो प्रोफेसर की हॉस्पिटल में हेड था, तो आई वेंट टू हिम, तो उसके दफ्तर में सैंपल पड़े हुए थे, तो मैंने कहा कि ये फ्री मिल के ये जो है आप ये तो बैन है, कहता फिर क्या करें, दे जाते हैं तो अब करना पड़ता है। तो वो हमारे अलमिया यही है कि चीज़ें होती हैं उस पर अमल नहीं होता। दैट्स वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट। In 2003, WHO member state adopted the world's first public health treaty, that is the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. Now this is a law in 181 countries. Due to this treaty, the smoking has tremendously reduced in the developed countries like UK, USA, 50% reduction in smoking prevalence. Although now tobacco industries, they are targeting developing countries like Pakistan, and they are targeting youth and women. And in our country, smoking prevalence is not going down, but rather going up. That is very we have anti-smoking law, according to which smoking is banned in public places and in closed spaces, airports, bus stops, and lecture halls, and even education institutions. Within 50 meters of education institution, nobody is allowed to sell the cigarettes. But if there is a fine also, but it is very unfortunate. Implementation is zero. This is in 2008, WHO issued Empower strategy to control smoking in the countries, and mean monitor tobacco use in their and prevention policies, and P mean prevention people from danger of tobacco smoke, offer people to quit who want to quit, to help them, offer help to quit the smoking, and then warn people against dangers of the tobacco smoke, and then enforce bans on advertising, promotion and sponsoring, and raise taxes on tobacco many times. So this Empower strategy was given to WHO, very effective if the country improved. Then expanded program immunization was started by WHO in 1974. Initially, 6 diseases were covered: diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, measles, polio, and the TB. And now further diseases have been added like typhoid, rubella, and rotavirus. And million lives of children have been saved. There are free vaccines due to this initiative of WHO. Presently, more than 20 disease vaccines are available against more than 20 diseases, including COVID-19. vaccine prevent 2 to 3 million deaths worldwide. In 2021, new malaria vaccine has been introduced, and it is being used in African countries where malaria is a big problem and killing millions of children and women every year. There is a 6-month-old child in the Ghana who is being offered malaria vaccine. Saving the lives of mothers and children, there is dramatic increase in skilled birth attendants, childhood vaccinations, and the introduction of methods like integrated management of childhood illness, due to which many lives of the children, mortality and morbidity both have been tremendously reduced. WHO is also working on the health workforce in the countries. This is an example of a picture of 1960 in Afghanistan. Ziabul, a 17-year-old girl of Kabul, graduated as an auxiliary nurse midwife, assisted by WHO. This program was assisted by WHO. They are providing services in the far-flung area of the Afghanistan. Then they are also working on the non-communicable diseases. They are giving awareness on the risk factors of the non-communicable diseases. We know the major risk factors for non-communicable diseases like cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, stroke. They are unhealthy diet, smoking, alcohol, and the physical inactivity. Then cervical cancer initiative was also launched by WHO in 2018, not only which women of 30 years above, they are being screened for cervical cancer, and they are also being offered human papilloma virus vaccine. Early morning exercise. Then addressing antimicrobial resistance is also global health threat. And WHO has developed global action plan in 2015. And everybody can play part to overcome this antibiotic resistance. Never use antibiotic without the prescription of doctor. Never always complete antibiotic course, and never use unleft antibiotics. So the best way is try to stop infection with hand washing, by keeping distance from sick people, and by being vaccinated. This is the best way. You should not use antibiotic at all, especially in the viral infection. This is a 9-month-old case of bronchiolitis suffering from antimicrobial resistance. WHO also set up online health alliance, healthy people, healthy environment, healthy animals. The common theme in all of these achievements is the creation of environment that helps people to be healthy. Innovation we are expecting in future, which will help to improve the health for all in the future. Many innovations we are expecting in the future. First is the role of genomics technologies. We know the role of genomic technology is increasing day by day in the not only in the prevention of disease, in the treatment, and also in pathogen surveillance. So we can identify bugs in the environment which may cause diseases in the future. Then second innovation might be gene editing technology, making treatment much easier for genetic diseases like sickle cell disease. Digital technologies is also expanding, and more tools are not available, including the healthcare workers, and people will get latest information reaching them within a very short time, so they can take better care of their health. Artificial intelligence algorithms also helping doctors and healthcare workers in making diagnosis of various diseases. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का तो अब ये है कि अब तो चैट जीपीटी भी आ गया है और उसका रोल बहुत बढ़ रहा है और लाइफ इज बिकमिंग ईजियर एट फर्स्ट और आप जो उसको ऑर्डर दें मुझे ऐसे लिख दें, मुझे आर्टिकल लिख दें, मुझे प्रेजेंटेशन बना दें, तो वो 1 सेकंड में रिव्यू चंद सवाल पूछ के आपको। लेकिन इसका एक और ये है जो मेडिकल साइड पे कहते हैं कि विद इन 2 years टाइम इज कमिंग जब एक पेशेंट एक बिल्डिंग में एंटर होगा जहाँ पर कोई भी डॉक्टर या नर्स या कोई भी नहीं होगा और वो डायग्नोसिस एंड ट्रीटमेंट लेके बाहर आएगा। तो ये भी टाइम आ रहा है, इट इज़ नॉट फार अवे। जो एक्सपर्ट हैं वो इसको प्रिडिक्ट कर रहे हैं कि विद इन 2 years ये टाइम भी आ रहा है। तो आई डोंट नो व्हाट विल बी देन यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ द डॉक्टर्स एंड नर्सेस। And then in future, we are expecting more vaccines available, even for non-communicable diseases like cancer. Now, challenges of the future, one very important challenge is equity. Because in the past we have seen that latest technology needs much longer time to reach the less developed countries. So people have to do better so that make sure equitable access of the medical products, especially life-saving products, to reach the less developed country quickly. Then another area is the ethics. Ethics, because use of new scientific technology is double-edged sword. So world have to do better on this. There should be more discussion and should establish national priorities committees to solve this issue. Then whole area of misinformation, disinformation, mistrust in science. This can be solved by building scientific literacy right from the school children. हमने इसमें कोविड में भी देखा, वैक्सीन कंस्पिरेसी थ्योरी आई, लोगों ने बड़ी बड़ी जो लोग वैक्सीन लगवाएंगे 5 साल में उनकी डेथ हो जाएगी, ठीक है ना। किसी ने कहा कि इसमें वो चिप है, आपका मेटाबॉलिज्म चेंज हो जाएगा, ये ट्रैकिंग करते हैं पीपल को। तो वो ये जो conspiration theories हैं, they will also will be challenged for the future. Then emergence of bioterrorism, re-emergence of infectious diseases, then the increase in chronic diseases, health problems related to obesity बढ़ रही है बहुत ज़्यादा, increasing threats to clean water and the air. By 2030, NCDs such as cardiovascular diseases, cancer, diabetes will account for more than 75% deaths worldwide. Recommendation: government should increase public expenditure to health. At present 0.46% है। 4% का मतलब ये है कि 100 रुपए के अंदर एक रुपया भी नहीं है, 46 पैसा है। At least 3% GDP should be spent on health, जबकि WHO की रिकमेंडेशन है कि 6% GDP must be spent on health. तो अब इस पैसे के साथ तो फिर आप क्या कर सकते हैं? WHO other recommendation is to reorient health systems to primary health care. Our social lives in primary health care. Primary health care, 90% of the universal health coverage interventions can be delivered through primary health care. Whether it is promotion, prevention, treatment, rehabilitation, and palliation. WHO also recommends that every country must allocate at least 1% of their GDP to primary health care. अभी तो हमारा तो जो GDP है टोटल हेल्थ का 0.46% है, उसमें से 70% मेजर हॉस्पिटल्स को चला जाता है, प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर के लिए सिर्फ 21% रह जाता है, तो प्रिवेंटिव के लिए और भी कम है 5%. So primary health care is the front door of the health system. We have to make strengthen. अब तो प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर का जो हाल है, हमारे बेसिक हेल्थ यूनिट देख लें आप, रूरल सेंटर कोई स्टाफ नहीं है, तो मेडिसिन नहीं है, कोई इक्विपमेंट नहीं है, तो वो वी हैव टू कंसंट्रेट ऑन दी प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर. एक्सपेंडिचर ऑफ प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर एट लीस्ट 70% ऑफ द टोटल हेल्थ. एट प्रेजेंट पोजीशन ये है कि हॉस्पिटल को 75%, 74% आपका बजट चल जाता है, जो टोटल हेल्थ केयर बजट होता है. प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर को सिर्फ 21% और प्रिवेंशन को सिर्फ 5%. इट शुड बी वर्स. 70% should be go to the primary health. If we have to solve the problem of the universal health coverage. Developing nations like Pakistan may use the excuses of the lack of resources for failures in the health care. But real evidence is it's not the lack of resources, but lack of political will हो, सब कुछ है. हमारे कंट्री में रिसोर्सेज की कमी नहीं है, सिर्फ पॉलिटिकल विल की कमी. हेल्थ को प्रायोरिटी देने की जरूरत है, हेल्थ को प्रायोरिटी देने.
Even before a child is born, a quest to ensure its long and healthy life begins.
All over the world, public health programs work to improve the health and well-being of communities by identifying the risks that affect different people in different places at different stages of life and finding the best ways to minimize them. It's about giving everyone the best chance to lead long, healthy, fulfilling lives from the very beginning to the very end. A child dies every 3 seconds from infectious disease, but public health interventions can prevent this by promoting things like breastfeeding, immunization, and antibiotics. Where children die because they have no access to safe water or basic sanitation, public health programs can make water safe and conditions sanitary. Where research shows us who has the highest risk of developing certain conditions, public health applies it to the real world. It turns evidence into the advice and practical help we need to lead active, healthy lives away from danger. It helps us make the right choices and form the right habits that impact on our health now and long into the future. Poor health doesn't just cost lives, it costs money too. By preventing, detecting and treating disease as effectively as we can, public health can help to halt the spiralling costs of treatment, saving lives and saving money. Public health is about understanding the huge impact that our financial, social and environmental circumstances have on our health, and reducing the differences between us to make us all healthier. It's about making health achievable in mind and body, at home and at work, by supporting individuals, families and communities in the environments they live and work in. It's about working to ensure that no one is left out or left behind as we strive for better. Public health, preventing disease, prolonging life, promoting health, for everyone at every stage of life.
Take the message, demand your right to access health services you need. It is your basic human right without falling into financial hardships. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay to self. Thank you very much.